Hey guys, I know this week is a little bit different, so what I decided to do was give you an opportunity for extra credit. If you're already caught up on all the work, then you're good. But extra credit always helps. If you want your grade to go up to a 90, maybe it'll do it that way. I can add it to a test, or I can make up some of your zeros on the daily assignments. Um, but yeah, this extra credit can also apply to next semester. So next semester, if there's anything that happens, you have sports or anything like that, you're sick, you can catch up. You can get 10 points. 10 points on a major grade, and I'll do uh, four makeup assignments. Sound good? Yeah. Um, so that's how it's going to work. The whole idea for it is pretty simple. It is the same thing I would do with you guys. So you're going to be the teacher in this moment. You're going to take time and teach me about something. Today we had some people talk about football, mental health, art, and robotics. Those are the four things that I heard today. They are creating a presentation, and they're going to teach me about it in class on Wednesday, I think. So, with that said, next semester we're going to be doing a research paper. This research paper is going to be a little bit more comprehensive in the fact that you guys are about to be going to college or somewhere. I don't know where, but hopefully you're going to college, and if not, whatever, we'll figure that out. But in college, you have to write research papers. Every college is going to require it, and you're not going to get a lot of help there. So, what I want to do is we're going to first just talk about your passions because you should always research what you're passionate about. I'm passionate about a lot of things, and so I have always given research papers about those things. In college, every Spanish presentation I ever had to do was about tacos, and I talked about every type of taco you could possibly think of. I talked about tacos from Mexico. I talked about tacos from Panama. I talked about tacos, the origins of tacos. And these were presentations that I gave, and they were in Spanish because it was for Spanish class, but I also did them for English class. And they were fun, and it was something that I was invested in, so that my audience was also invested in. So give me one second. So, as I was saying, this is going to be something you're passionate about. Next semester, we're going to be doing research papers. We're going to work on the question over the break. But for right now, I want to know what you are passionate about and where do you want to go with this. So, what we have here is we have the introduction. So, give an introduction. The same way I would do it when we introduce a new unit, that's what you're going to be doing. This is the first day where you just kind of talk about things. So, introduce that unit, introduce what you're passionate about. Give it a title, give a little pizzazz. And then the next thing you're going to do is a summary, just a short summary. It doesn't have to be crazy. When I give you guys a summary of, Chaucer, whoever it is we're talking about, it's not a long summary. I give you just enough to let you know who it is. And then the next thing you're going to do is why is this important? Why is this subject that you're talking about, this thing that you're passionate about, why is it important to people? Or why is it important to you? That's the most important thing because later on you'll answer why it's important to others. And then number four, the slideshow doesn't have to be a paragraph or anything like that. You can do bullet points and just talk because that's what I want you to do is talk. We're going to write later on a lot more. So number four is what is it about? What are you focusing on? What are you trying to kind of, I don't know how to, what are you drilling down on? What are your specific ideas about this? If you want to do football, then what is it about football that you're so interested in that you want to talk about? What is it about mental health? For me, it was for tacos. I actually talked about the first tacos, which came from Egypt, which is pretty crazy because you hear the word taco, you automatically assume Latin America, but it's not actually. It's from the Middle East, and so it was a completely different thing. And I did all this work, and it was very interesting to me. What else? Number five is why should the teacher or anyone else, our other students, why should we care about what you have to say? This is 10 points, and in all honesty, if you don't do this, we're still going to do it next semester anyways. We're going to talk about these things, but at least you'll have something right now. You get some points out of it. And why should I care about what you have to say? Why should I care about the kid who said football? I don't watch football. My favorite team is based off the fact that I like the colors and I like their mascot. Go Vikings. Um, but other than that, I don't really care. I don't know who any of the players are. I do like maybe one or two, but that's about it. Um, and then number six is the conclusion. So give a conclusion. Just wrap it up. And if you're doing this in person, you would ask, maybe ask the class some questions like I would do. They don't have to have a specific goal in mind, but you could just, leave it with a question, something to think about. That's how research papers work, is you're giving people information so that they can go on and think about it themselves. So that is what I am looking for. If you want to do it, do it. If you're not going to come to class, that's fine. You can still create a video on your own, do it on your phone, do it however you want. Um, if you guys want, I can make a Flipgrid, and you can do it on Flipgrid if you want, and just send me your presentation. But it's pretty simple, and 10 points will help a lot of you. It can actually move your grade up quite a few numbers. So yeah, see you guys, and it's due. Let's try to do Thursday after school. Really, just get it done by Thursday. Friday is, my day. So, see you guys later.